what you want now. Feels like you're looking for something better.
Hello, amazing, beautiful people. Welcome to Raw Vegan Rising. My name is Shane Sterling. I'm so glad you're on this amazing video today. This is going to change your life. We're going to talk about the 6 reasons why every raw vegan eventually quits. You should be a raw vegan because that's your species specific diet. Are you a human? Yeah, we're humans. We're supposed to eat raw living foods only, like every organism on planet Earth eats only raw foods. Now, if you feed cooked food to a wild animal, guess what happens? It gets sick. Cancer, diabetes, heart disease, obesity, just like humans because we're eating cooked food. Now, if you learn how to eat fresh, raw, living foods, it will help you thrive at the highest level, giving you a profound healing transformation experience. I have been a raw vegan coach for many years. I have over 5,000 people in my group coaching program, Raw Vegan Heroes. Every single day, I'm in the puzzle of people's lives, helping them go raw vegan. I have years and years of experience, and I'm going to share it with you right now. People say to me every day, Shane, I would love to go raw vegan like you, but I'm a little overwhelmed. I don't know where to start. I don't know what to eat. So I made a free video course for you called How to Go Raw Vegan. Start here, and there's a link in the description below. Click that link and read the titles of the videos. You're going to see this is everything you need to know and exactly what to do next. This free video course is going to help you understand how to be raw vegan. It's going to transform your life at the highest level. So grab that video course, put in your name and email, hit submit. You'll get the first video sent directly to your inbox. You can start watching it right now. Also, if you have a question directly for me, send me a text message. My number is below, and I will personally respond to you. I respond to every single text message I get because I'm committed out of my mind to helping people understand the transformative healing powers of a raw vegan diet. Now we're going to get into it. The 6 reasons why every raw vegan eventually quits. You should prepare to take notes. Bookmark this video, save this video, share this video with friends and family. This is the lifeline back to truth. This is what every human knows deep down, but we're in denial. Okay, and if you know someone who is sick or struggling, they are in denial. And a message like this could help break them free. Let's get into it right now. 6 reasons why every raw vegan eventually quits. Number 1 on my list. Social pressure. Okay, we are under a lot of social pressure to fit in and to be like everyone else. But if you're going to go raw vegan, you need to have a new crab bucket. Have you heard the crab bucket analogy? There's a guy walking down the pier and he sees a fisherman with a bucket of crabs and he says, hey, you better put a lid on that bucket of crabs or they're going to climb out. And the fisherman turns to the guy and says, I don't need to put a lid on that bucket of crabs because if one crab tries to climb out, all the other crabs reach up and pull him back down in. And that's exactly what's happening to you in your social circles. Your friends and your family and your coworkers are the crabs pulling you back down in. Now, if you want to be raw vegan, you've got to invest in a new crab bucket, a new circle of influence. You've got to invest in new friends, new community, new accountability. Accountability is the way you go raw vegan. If you do not have a support system, if you do not have a new crab bucket, you will fail because the social pressure is way too great. But look, we're under the cooked food spell in our society. We don't want to go down that path. We want to break free and learn the truth of eating fresh, raw, living foods. Number 2 reason on my list why every raw vegan eventually quits. Gut microbes. The gut microbes demand the cooked food. They have hijacked your mind. These microbes are ancient. They're older than you are. They've been on this planet for billions of years, and we just are their host, okay? And so they control our thoughts. They control what we crave. They control what we want. And we think that we want to eat the chips and the burgers and the fries and the ice cream. No. Those microbes do. Now, if you're going to go raw vegan, you've got to transition the gut microbes. And as you eat a lot of fresh, raw living foods like fruit and smoothies and salads, guess what? those microbes die off and they scream out, they cry out, they demand cooked food even worse. This is why when you try to go raw vegan, you get incredible cravings for your favorite comfort foods because those gut microbes are dying off. So you have to know exactly what to do to transition the gut microbes. And this can take up to a year or two. If you do not give it a year or two specifically focusing on transitioning gut microbes, yeah, you're going to eventually quit and lose out on the greatest potential that was ever given to you. God's perfect food for us, the fresh, raw, living foods that grow on the trees and the vines and in the earth, in the sun. Okay, that's the food that helps us thrive, not the cooked food. All right, number 3 on my list, why every raw vegan eventually quits. Addiction stops growth. As soon as we become addicted to food, we no longer want to grow. Okay, addiction stops our ability, our willingness to be flexible and do the dance with the universe. Now, if you're addicted to cooked food, because cooked food is very addictive, that means you might be running the risk of not being willing to grow emotionally and spiritually and mentally and physically, getting stuck where you have the trauma patterns that make you addicted to cooked food. Because after all, we use cooked food to numb out. We use cooked food to hide our emotions, to stuff the feelings that we don't want to feel, because cooked food really kind of makes us numb and sedated. So if you are using cooked food as an addiction, you're stopping your own spiritual and mental and emotional growth as a human being. Okay, now number 4 reason why every raw vegan eventually quits: tortilla chips. Tortilla chips have that crunch. And you know what? That crunch is hard to resist. So all chips are a big thing that people struggle with, but not just chips, all of our comfort foods, okay? All of the foods that we have grown so used to, when we try to give those up, we have cravings, emotional cravings. It's that food addiction calling us. So what we have to do instead is we have to learn how to replace these crunchy foods or these sweet foods like ice cream or whatever with the raw food version, okay? And we can do that easily. We can learn how to make ice cream or make raw chips or whatever we need. We've got to find the way to do it, because look, we have to free ourselves from the cooked food spell. And if you are not doing that, you're missing out on the only thing you need to do in your life. You need to dedicate your life to being a truth seeker, to being someone who's willing to emotionally grow and face life's real challenges, which is to be raw vegan, to learn how to get off of the cooked food and become the best version of yourself. Okay, number 5 reason why every raw vegan eventually quits: because we're struggling with low self-esteem. And we don't love ourselves enough to really give ourselves that high vibrational diet. If we loved ourselves enough, we would only eat fresh, raw, living foods and experience that high vibrational cleansing of the bowels and the blood and the lymph and the cells, and getting that higher connection to God through food. We would stand in our perfect divine truth and light and just vibrate and resonate at a high level. This would make us very spiritual and very magnetic and very powerful and very activated. But we don't do that because we have low self-esteem. So we sabotage our greatness. We sabotage our light because the cooked food has a hold on us. We got to break free from the cooked food spell so we can become the best version of ourselves. And number 6 on my list, why every raw vegan eventually quits: because you've got sluggish bowels. You've got slow bowel transit time from eating cooked food. You've got plaque and biofilm in your bowels from eating cooked food. You've got fungus and mold and yeast and parasites in your bowels from eating cooked food. And it's wreaking havoc on you, poisoning you from the inside. And then you try to eat fresh, raw, living foods, and guess what? It doesn't move through your bowels quick enough. It ferments, attracting, overgrowth of bacteria or gas or bloating. All of the digestive problems that come from eating raw food are from cooked food. Cooked food has destroyed your bowels. It's destroyed the strength of the hydrochloric acid in your stomach, which is the first step of digestion, creates undigested particles that get into the bowels, creating overgrowth of bacteria, fungus, mold, yeast, and viruses, plaguing you. It's a cooked food problem. So what you want to do is you want to clean out your bowels with a 40-day juice fast. This is the best place to start, okay? A juice fast is a temporary intervention protocol to clean out the plaque and biofilm and mucus and old fecal matter out of your bowels one time. If you do it one time properly, you never have to do it again. It's an intervention. A juice fast is not a diet. It's not a lifestyle. It's not ongoing. It's not something you have to even do more than once. Do it one time properly all the way, and it will transform your life, allowing you to heal your sluggish bowels. It's going to flood your body with high-level nutrition, opening up new neural pathways for divine intervention, divine epiphanies to come to you. Also, transitioning your gut microbes. If you can withstand the social pressure to just do a 40-day juice fast, it's going to transform your life at the highest level. And I would highly encourage you to join my group coaching program, Raw Vegan Heroes, to get the 40-day juice fast protocol, to join the community of over 5,000 people who are all juice fasting together. Raw Vegan Heroes is the biggest and best juice fast coaching program in the world. It's absolutely phenomenal. And as a member, you get the support, the knowledge, the accountability, the community, the celebration, the hand-holding, and a new crab bucket. This is what's really going to transform your life at the highest level, because you can't transform alone. No one ever transformed alone. You got to get out of being alone, out of isolation, out of the lone wolf syndrome, and into support. That's all you need. So I would love to just take a minute to tell you what's included in the Raw Vegan Heroes membership, because I know how much of a difference it's going to make for you, as it has for thousands and thousands of people. For one, you get world-class accountability with our amazing community of over 5,000 people. You get world-class health coaching with me and my team of coaches. You get my Success Path video course. This is a 37-part video series on how to go from a guilty non-vegan to a raw vegan hero, and how to say yes to the hero's journey and the spiritual transformation we go on. You also get a weekly Q&A session with me. So I'm going to be your coach. You get direct one-on-one coaching with me every week. I will take you under my wing and teach you everything I know about how to thrive on a raw vegan diet. And every Q&A is recorded and uploaded to a replay library. There's hundreds and hundreds of hours of Q&A. It's worth the price of the Raw Vegan Heroes membership just for the library of Q&A alone. It's such an incredible, vast library. Also, a monthly Zoom meeting. You can meet face-to-face with my team of coaches and our community on Zoom every month. We also have a mobile app, so if you don't use social media, you can talk to the other members on the member forum off of social media. That's really cool. There's a 14-day meal plan with over 60 recipes of transitional cooked vegan, high raw to fully raw recipes to educate you on how to be raw vegan. This includes 2 weeks of meal planning, pantry recommendations, and shopping lists. It's a beautiful 74-page meal plan, and it's absolutely life-changing. You also get my Hot Topics training module. These are special training videos on the complete guide to raw vegan protein sources, how to build muscle as a raw vegan like me, a lot of muscle on my body, and how to achieve exceptional energy and vitality, understanding calories and macronutrients on a raw vegan diet. And you get my 40-day juice fast protocol. Okay, this protocol has been used with thousands and thousands of people. I've been developing it for many years. It gives you the exact juice recipes to make, how much juice to drink, and when to drink the juice. Also, how to use psyllium husk and bentonite clay to remove plaque and biofilm out of your bowels, and also how to use powerful digestive enzymes to dissolve plaque and biofilm and fecal matter out of your bowels, removing parasites and heavy metals and toxic pharmaceutical deposits out of your bowels once and for all. If you can do a 40-day juice fast one time, it will change your life. Okay, you only need to do it one time. And this protocol makes it easy, it makes it fun, it makes it safe. Everyone can do it. And there's a part 2 to the juice fast protocol, which is how to break the fast and rebuild the gut microbiome on a 100% raw vegan diet for 1 year. So I give you an action plan to follow for 1 year eating raw vegan. And this is why I discount the Raw Vegan Heroes yearly membership 75% off. If you go into the description right now, you're going to see a link for 75% off Raw Vegan Heroes. Click on that link and read everything that's included and read the testimonials of what others are saying. And then look at the price. It's going to blow your mind. Look at the price and tell me if you do not gasp involuntarily out loud. I bet you're going to gasp. You're going to squeak or squawk or take a step back or fall over. And your kids are going to come running and say, Mommy, Daddy, why did you fall over? And you're going to say, because I read Shane's page and it's unbelievable. I have to join. Okay, so Raw Vegan Heroes is an amazing community of health nuts and truth seekers and empaths and healers from all over the world. Okay, you belong with us. This is self-esteem. Build your self-esteem in community. Build a new crab bucket in community. Don't fall victim to the social pressure. Clear your gut microbes with the protocol to eat raw vegan. Addiction will stop your growth. You have to be stronger than your addiction, okay? And you have to clean out your bowels. I know you can do it, everybody. I know you can do it. The Raw Vegan Heroes membership is incredible, and I highly recommend you join us, all right? That's my prayer for you today, everybody. The 6 reasons why every raw vegan eventually quits. We have to understand why people quit the very diet that they need to eat. That's our species-specific diet. But if we're not eating raw vegan, we're falling victim to addiction. And then we become really addicted and we don't want to grow. We don't want to face our demons. We don't want to face our shadow. We don't want to face becoming the best version of ourselves because we'd rather stay who we are. We'd rather stay small. That's what food addiction does. And cooked food has you under a spell. I've broken free from the cooked food spell. And you know what? It's the best thing I've ever done in my life, and it will be for you too, okay? I'll see you in the next video, everybody. Sending you lots of love from down here in Austin, Texas, where I live. I hope you have a great day. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Is this what you want now? Feels like you're looking for something.